All right, everybody. Hello and welcome to the stream. I'm seeing lots of speculation that I fell asleep, and I did not. Just trying to get my stream settings working. Everyone's having a wonderful day. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Just pull up chat here. Okay. Let's see. Peter, George, Totally, Gabe, Dorsinator, Dakota, Fox, Nine Bishop, Jaya, everybody, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I actually decided to sleep before the stream, so I've had my full 6 hours, and I'll be staying up now. So the actual episode starts in about, I think, 8 minutes or so. Astrum, there's your shout out. So the way we're going to do this is, obviously I can't share it with you, but I've set up a timer here. So get your Disney Plus ready. I'm going to wait a couple minutes till after the show goes live, like 3:02 or whatever. And then I'll run a timer so you guys can kind of follow along. Okay? Cool. With that being said, we can do the episode is already out. It's up now? Okay. Okay. Well, that's easy then. Let me just turn off my system volume then. Unfortunately, I can't even share the audio. I might put it very, very low. I am a little scared. Does it usually go up early? Am I an hour late? Tox, thank you for the donation. It's out. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to give everyone a minute to get it started. I'm going to load it up. 61 minutes. Very nice. Let me just check tech to see if you guys can hear this. So I don't want to get destroyed by Disney. Just 1 second. Why can't I hear this right now? Just 1 second, guys. Okay, there we go. All right, so we're gonna start at the very, very beginning. 00. So that includes the wrap up, or the summary, everything else. So yeah, take a minute, get your popcorn ready, get your drink. It goes at 10 minutes early. Okay. I remember with the Mandalorian, it would be kind of late, but let me just 1 second, guys. Give everyone a second to get their thing ready. I don't want to start without anybody. That would suck. Let's just turn all these down. I gotta make sure that I can hear this and you guys can't. Let me know if you guys can hear this playing. You shouldn't be able to. I think we're good. So festive. I know, I just took my Christmas tree down. I took my tree down, but I was like, I might as well leave the lights up, right? Nobody else can hear it? Okay. I get a lot of comments about my mustache. I just haven't shaved in like a week. This isn't really a mustache. This is just... I mean, it is if it is, but it's not me trying to... Alright, everyone ready? Okay. Ignore the timer, by the way. I just forgot to stop it. Stop, reset. Okay, everybody, we're gonna 3, 2, 1 it together, okay? Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. The timer's going up so you can follow along with the episode. The timer's showing kind of where I am. This is just the summary still. I'm gonna put a little bit of audio. Black Chrysanthemum looks great, I gotta say. Can you guys hear a little bit, or is it just completely... Comfy sweater? Yeah, I love this sweater. It's great. So sad she's gone. She was awesome. Can't hear anything. Okay, maybe I'll turn up a little bit. It's a... Yeah, okay. I'll just leave it off that way. Yeah. Predictions. I think we're gonna get some hint at a season 2, but we'll see, obviously. But that would be my guess. Some hint at a season 2. Wow, look at that. Oh shit. We're going right into it. I'm trying to pull up chat so I can see it as well. Beautiful city shot. But yeah, I'm saying she probably didn't survive that. Unfortunately. Glad Max wasn't there. Price. Keeping spice completely off Tatooine. Interesting. This is like Black Dynamite. Keeping drugs off the street. But Black Dynamite, I sell drugs to the community. But Black Dynamite, I sell drugs to the or sell spice to the community. Oh, really? Oh yeah, the palace is outside Mos Espa. It's a good point. I didn't really think about that. I was kind of like those guys. I know some people didn't, but oh my god, the Jawas already. Oh, I thought that was. Oh, I thought that was Din's N1 for a second. New Cad Bane theme. Let's go. Jawas are in for a bad day if that's his speeder. Interesting to see him in different lighting now. He does look kind of more blue. Oh, there's the mayor. I think he looks great, to be honest. Yeah, right there, he looks perfect. The Tuscans are definitely coming back in some form. Not surprising. I forgot that was even a secret. Yeah, I forgot that was even a secret. didn't sign off. She was so hot. Yep, the episode's out. If you want to follow along, you can use the timer. I've liked how they've kind of had variations on the end theme for each episode. The Mandalorian one was awesome for episode 5. Is that an X-Wing? Are they dropping... Or that can't be Luke, can it? That's gotta be one of the New Republic. It can't be Luke. It is red. Was that R2? That is red. Is there anybody in there? Is this gonna be just be Grogu? Oh my god, they flew him on his own? Are you serious? Oh my god. I love Grogu's music they've been using. Can't believe he's leaving Luke's already. Bright eyes. Grogu's a terrible name. Oh, he's got the chainmail on. Damn, Luke really did just send his ass home. Got some great worms here for you. Seeing if I spot any familiar vessels. Well, they dropped a bunch of them off early. I love those transports. They're so cool. Throw George Lucas in there somewhere. Very inconspicuous. I'm glad that they teamed up with him. I wasn't happy when he just kind of walked off into the desert. The Tuskens are definitely going to show up. There's no way they all died. Come here, Murph. Know if I'm ready for a little Mandalorian Grogu reunion already. Oh shit, that's not Grogu. Oh look, he's got new armor too. I didn't even realize. Okay. Oh god. His armor looks sick. I love it. We did see the Kid Tuscan stick though. Be burnt. Oh, that's a sick shot. Just pikes, no other bounty hunters, no Dengar. No. Well, I could be a scriptwriter. Ooh. Damn. He shot that shot really early. Yeah, that one. Jesus. I I think in his prime you could take him. I don't know if he's there right now though. Character development. He doesn't need back to death flashbacks now. Cad Bane's awesome. He looks so good. I'm so impressed with him. He's, I think, the best character who's been translated to live action, in my opinion. This guy's such a worm. Something feels off. Aqualish. Aqualish gangbangers. Well, Bo-Katan doesn't quite count. Oof. I love them just pulling guns out of, like... Oh, the Trandoshans. Damn, they rode up on everybody at once. Oh! Damn, that train really fucked them over. Man, they're really gonna have Boba lose everyone this episode? Oh, man. Jesus. That's a triple trap. That's not fair. Desert Survey Office. First time seeing Gamorreans die? Well, that one does get crunched in Return of the Jedi pretty good. Like popcorn chicken. Damn, she's gone. Yes, bring out the Electro Knuckles. No way they kill him. Chrysanthi, come on. The Desert Survey Office, all it does is file a report. Once a year, it says, yep, still there. Oof. Oh, water. That's valuable commodity. Most unnecessary backflip or front flip of all time. I love her. Well, go save Black K. Hurry up. The Gamorrean's already got... They're beyond saving, but he might not be. Grenade launcher? Or thermal detonator launcher, rather. I wonder if Mando knew who Cad Bane was beforehand. You're stupid. Sneak out back. Hmm. Yeah, my little fella's at school anyway. Who cares? Like, hurry up. Oh my god. This guy's so funny. I've known people like this guy for sure. Nothing on it. Tailhead? Okay, come on. It's a bit of racism. Like this dude. Oh, Boba wrote that really quickly. Don't kill him, come on. There we go. Let's go, boys. Honestly, I've seen Mando take a lot of shots with that Beskar. There we go. Wow. Oof. Boba. Flamethrower. Oh, he's got it with the missile. Oh man, just like me playing Shadows of the Empire as a kid. Just brutal. That was the fiercest move I've ever seen. Boys, get behind a wall. Seriously. I'm definitely, my thumbnail is definitely going to be Boba Fett with the knees up pose. Boys, get behind a wall. What are you doing? There we go. Oh, yes. Dude, I had that toy as a kid. It was just like that with the gun on it. No walls, Beskar. Let's go, Freetown. Oh, there's the turret. I don't know the name of that speeder, but I had one that was exactly that, with the even with the triple fin on the back. Oh, he's fine. Finally, someone said it. Okay, what about Black K? So many people are going to be happy now that there's one less Vespa out there. Honestly, at that point, I would just walk, I think. She's got a rebel blaster by the look of it. There he is. No, no. Don't. Geez, look at him. He's all blasted up. Oh, no. Someone go get him. Go get your man. Oh, look at his foot. Oh, I don't like seeing Wookiees get shot. Absolute Chad. You get that man into a back-to tank for sure. Oh, he's so sweet. It ain't over. Oh, look. They got the CIS droid walker. What's it called? The Scorpion whatever? Damn, dude. Jesus Christ. Annihilator droid, yeah. Scorpion X Annihilator droid. Jesus Christ. Yeah, good luck. Drug money, yeah, seriously. I bet you Fennec's coming with the Rancor. Not the droidicas. Keep shooting. I don't think that did it. Damn, didn't even bust its shield? Black K is fine now, apparently. God, what a sick model. I wonder if that's... Yeah, I mean, must be CG. Okay, that was pretty sick. That would have been like the quick RB dodge in a video game. Yeah, get them to shoot at each other. Oh, let's go. It was a good try. Haven't you ever seen Dune? You gotta go slowly. Damn. Beskar's not saving that. He's going to get the Rancor. For sure. Man, those things are terrifying. See what happens when you believe in yourself? Okay, he split them up. Boys, get down streets. I'm glad he's okay. I don't know how, but I'm glad. Oh, look, he's making an impact in it. Oh. Dude has taken a lot of heat this episode. To be fair, Chewbacca did have advanced healing. For all the blasters. He jumped on the back. Black K keeps getting critically injured then. Some powerful ass energy shields, man. Kind of rude, but okay. Aw. Oh, that's cute. Oh. He's like, I can't take my helmet off. I'm sorry. We're using a body double for this show. She knows what it is. I couldn't even remember the name, and she knows what it is. She definitely took Clone Wars. She definitely took Clone Wars studies in college. All right, baby Yoda, now's your time. There it is. There's the big boy. You guys probably should have been off the street before now. Like a banta. Oh, damn. That thing can move. The Hutts knew what they were doing. Oh, damn. Dude, those shields are crazy strong. Oh, he knocked it out. He cycled the shields to the back. Classic Star Wars Squadrons move. Yeah, maybe get started on the other one. Ooh. Oh, this little fella. I don't like that. I never realized she was missing a tooth. Maybe she wasn't beforehand. Damn, look at the swagger. Is he gonna have the lightsaber? Okay. This little mouth. Oh, she spat it out. Okay. He just pulled a joint out of the leg. There we go. There's the big fella back at it. I think they're probably going to lose the support of the people of Mos Espa by fucking parading through there with a giant monster. Or, I mean, by parading through there with the droids. And then Boba Fett and the giant monster comes to save them. That's like, the people will like that. Is that Fennec back? No. Am I supposed to know who she is? Like, is she supposed to be somebody? Is she like random person from a desert in the Clone Wars or something? I'm sure he'll just pick up the Darksaber. Beru's sister. She was in the background in The Mandalorian. Actually, that could be right. I don't know. Oh, okay. Interesting. I'll have to rewatch that. I don't remember that. I love that episode, though. That's the closest I think that kind of droid can show panic. Interesting, okay. Like a bantha. Man, I don't know how the clones even had a chance. Oof. Oh, he blocked it. Oh. God damn, those things are tough. It's not a baby Rancor, I don't think, but it's not. I don't think it's fully grown. Again, that's not something I would say if in a galaxy where there are people with a lot of head tails. That's like nice arms. Oh my goodness. Eat him. Wilhelm. I guess you do say nice hair, yeah. His look on his face, he's like, what the fuck? Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's kind of doing its own thing. He's not really... He's like kind of setting it in the general direction. He's like, scram. I'm gay. Dude, why are you pushing buttons? Ooh, I like that. Ooh. But I've got armor. Yeah. It's not even a fair fight. Like, why do people keep wanting to gunfight Mandalorian? Same thing happened in season 2. Well, you can maybe shoot him in the arm, I guess. Oh shit, Cad Bane is fast. Oh man. Well, book a Cad Bane next season. Oh, damn, he pulled his helmet off. He wanted to see Boba's veneers. Cobb Vanth. Oh, the Tuscan pole. The gaffy stick. Oh. Is he actually dead? Did he kill him for good? God damn. God damn, dude. I like that better than his death in the Clone Wars. He's got a land speeder. Honestly, you gotta leave. You gotta go. Mandalorian Beast Riders. If anyone could do it, it's a Mandalorian. Oh, damn. Oh. Probably not what you want to say. Oh, crispy. He's like, I can't eat this. It's like when you try to eat a pistachio and it's completely fused shut. Yeah, lose the baby. He's gonna Jason Solo him. Oh, his little hands. Psyched for the Grogu Rancor fan art, totally. Imagine he just eats Grogu. Smoking hot Jessica Biel Twilight live. No, it seems like she's gone. Yeah, he Jason soloed him. I think Bane's probably dead for good, yeah. Oh. I can't wait to see the fan art of that. Now Grogu's the daimyo, yeah. Who's he talking to? Oh, just the Klaatuinian. Ooh. Ooh. Who's gonna survey the desert now? Oh, Jesus Christ. They're hanging him? My God. It's fucking brutal. What kind of how strong of a rope do you need to hang an Ithorian, by the way? These things are all neck. Look at the street. It's all ruined. Crazy detail. The big gonk droid. I'm so simple. Big gonk droid funny. Damn, people actually digging him now. Oh, I like this music. I really hope they do a season 2. Thank you, Fat Man, for the donation. He's out already. So Grogu and Mando are back together for good, or is he going... Is he gonna have a message from Luke or something? He's sending him back. As someone who has kids, this is pretty accurate. He wants the boost. Bro, you gotta turn your inertial compensators up. Fett, did I say? Alright, people are saying there's an after credit scene, so... Although... I don't know if there is, actually. Oh yeah, there is. It's not a bad episode. Wasn't as good as some of the others. Oh, I guess it's Cobb in the back to tank, right? I just wish we knew whether there's going to be... Sorry, I'm speaking louder because the music's on. I wish we knew whether there was going to be season 2... Thank you, Jonathan. I'm glad you stuck around. Thank you for the $5. I'm glad you chilled to watch it, man. I guess it must be Cobb in the back to tank. I don't know how I feel about Grogu being gone, to be honest. There is one, it does look like there is one after credit scene, which we'll get to. I'm not going to skip ahead because people are watching along, but it's like 10 seconds away, or 30 seconds away. I did think that we would see, I thought we would see some hint that there's some other force controlling the Pikes. I'm kind of glad we didn't, to be honest. Alright, here we go. After credit scene. Yeah. Cobb is there. The doctor. It's gonna give him some upgrades, maybe. Okay. I think that's it. All right, guys, let's read your thoughts in the comment section. I wonder what Cobb Vanth's gonna get done to him. Not a bad episode, not the best episode of the series so far. I think people are gonna be disappointed because there wasn't any big surprises. I'm gonna take a look again at see if there's anything we can. Is Cobb missing an arm or something? I was like, there's no way Boba's healing Cad Bane, is there? The Rancor fight was great. I love the action. Yeah, no, it was good. It was good. I'm a little disappointed that Grogu's gone home though. But yeah, we'll see. I'm kind of curious to how they kind of handle that. What do you guys think about that? I'm glad Cad Bane is dead. I think Cad Bane's death was much better in canon now than in the Clone Wars reels. I do think Robert Rodriguez's directing was a little off. Like, yeah, I don't really know how to explain it. There's just some parts where it's just a little too silly. So I kind of wonder, like, one of the theories is Cobb Vanth going to be the one who sits in for Rangers of the New Republic? I'm just reading some comments. Was that ticking noise when Bane died? Let me go back and I've heard a couple people mention that. Let me go back and listen to it. Oh, I think it's just like a death rattle, really. Or like I mean, he got punctured in like it looks like he gets like killed or stabbed in the chest, I guess. So just like he's going like ah, but I'm not getting stabbed in the chest, so. Just reading your guys' comments. Yeah, I think thank you for the donation, AFC Faith. I think that was the direction was probably the weakest aspect of this episode. Like there was no way to have, I mean, this is also kind of a writing issue, but there's no reason to have Grogu tied in there, I don't think. I think they probably should have left him at home. Thanks, Sam. The show needs 6 more episodes. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think it could have used more episodes for sure. Let me put some music on, guys. 1 second. Put some music on. There we go. Just put the classic lo-fi hip-hop on. Alright, let me get the chat back up. Sorry, guys. So, I think for me, I think for me the most disappointing thing is the like, I don't mind that there were issues with directing, because, you know, it's whatever. That affects that episode and that episode only. But why... I don't understand why Grogu would be sent back already. It feels like they probably needed... The show probably needed 2 more episodes if they were going to keep the ones with Luke and Grogu in. Yeah, it was Cobb Vanth in the back, though. Well, she actually mentions the Scorpion by name. Allie does, so she knows. She took Clone Wars history class, obviously. Pretty brutal at moments. I was a little surprised. The mayor being hanged at the end was pretty rough. Eck looks like Paul Blart Mall Cop. Jesus, he's saying I look like a fat... what's his name again? Blart. What's his fucking... I can't remember the actor's name. Fat Kevin James. Well, I've been called worse, to be honest. Set for Mando Season 3, but it was enjoyable. Thank you for the donation, Maine. I didn't mind the... I didn't really mind Boba not having a... I thought he had motivation. I didn't really have issue with that. Let's move my screens around so I can look straight ahead. Okay. Yeah, I would have liked the Tuscans to show up as well. Corey says Mando and Boba are both like shows made from D&D campaigns, but the GM of the Boba show was not as good. Yeah, I would agree with that. Too much plot armor. Is there a Discord server? Yes. Discord.gg/EckhartsLadder. I kind of liked Bane's death. I'm not surprised that he was brought back for one episode. I think today in my preview I said that I thought he would probably not die, but listen, like he's lived throughout the Clone Wars and after now versus the Clone Wars where he would be dead. So there's a lot more room to tell stories with him, and we've already seen him in the Bad Batch. So if you're a Cad Bane fan, that's the kind of positive that I would take from this. Avery, I think, has a good point. So I know Star Wars is at least intended to be for kids, but it also has a more mature audience and is undercut by what was the light and fun bits. That's always a bit tough. Like for Star Wars, you do have to mix silly with less silly, and I think sometimes in the show they went a little too far. I was like watching a Doctor Who episode. I wouldn't say it was that silly, like a Doctor Who level silly. I'm disappointed in what they did with Grogu more than anything. It just feels like like that was the season 2, you know what I mean? Was getting him to Luke, and now he's gone already. I don't know if I really like that. I don't know enough about Cad Bane to say whether his chest beeping means he survived or not. Like, because he's not like Darth Vader where he need, because we've seen him without his tubes and stuff. I don't really know what his tubes are there for. Yeah, I don't really know what his tubes are there for. But he doesn't need them to breathe. So I think I don't know whether his armor beeping means that he's still alive or not. Space breathing? Does he breathe in space? I don't remember. I don't think so. Taking him back to train. Yeah. See, it's gonna be weird how they handle this with different, like with the Mando season 3 now. So like, is the show gonna start off with him back with Mandalorian, and people who haven't seen the Book of Boba Fett are gonna be confused? Is he going to drop him back off? Like, is the show gonna I could see Mando season 1 starting off with the Mando dropping Grogu back off at Luke's. I don't remember him getting force choke. People are saying the tubes are so he can't have force choke. I've heard that before. I don't remember if I don't think he's coming back. I don't remember him getting force choked though in the show. Does he get force choked? It's been a while since I'm due for a Clone Wars rewatch, I think. So the force choke thing come up in the Clone Wars? Okay. I just don't remember. I haven't done a full watch through since a couple years ago. Probably due for another one. But yeah, I think he's definitely dead. I think it was a good death. Thank you. Spectre says, the episode felt a bit like a letdown, but I was happy to see the extremely rare Scorpion tank droids from the CIS military. Yeah, I like them too. One Faded Gunner. Vanth needs his own TV series. I love his character so much, and the actor was amazing. I really, really love Cobb Vanth as well. He's definitely one of my favorite new characters. And yeah, Timothy Oliphant is amazing. He does great. Yeah, so Hobbit says that scene where the droid is shooting and missing, there was too much of that just generally in this episode. Yeah. I don't think Vanth will get his own show just because it'd be another show set on Tatooine. And I think it might be maybe pushing it a bit too far. Yeah, he does have that wiry gunslinger vibe down, like Clone Trooper said. See you, Robert. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. To be fair, usually, you know, if you played Empire at War, you do put, you know, anti-personnel droids next to the big tank droids, because they are bad against people, but I thought maybe Black K took a little too much heat as well. Like, there were yeah. Just reading chat. I don't know if we're gonna get a season 2 now, which is disappointing because I really liked season 1. I do think there were some weak points. I thought episode 2 especially was really good. Episode 3 was maybe one of the weaker ones. Sadly, Gamorreans died. Um, Dark Lord Revan says, feel like they just should have made Mando. Thank you for the donation, by the way. Feels like they just should have made Mando. Sorry, can't read apparently. It is my time, 5 o'clock in the morning. Feels like they should have just made Mando and Boba Fett and the rest of the shows a single show instead of separate shows. Yeah. See, like, I think that this episode actually suffered from having Grogu in it, which I know is weird to say. But like, I think if season 2 now happens, it could be more divorced from Mando. Yeah, it was sad to see the Gamorreans die. They were very professional and loyal. There were some people who were saying there'd be a wild cameo. But yeah, obviously not. A lot of people were assuming there would be the Han Solo cameo. I'm kind of glad there wasn't. I agree. Having R2 is not a wild cameo. Agreed. People were saying Han Solo. My thought was that we would see maybe Han Solo dropping Ben off at school just for the weekend. He's got classes in the morning. Dobby. Yeah, I do think Robert Rodriguez maybe not the director for... Maybe not the perfect director for Star Wars. I think Fennec is my favorite character. The way she took out the crime bosses and the way she took out and the mayor. Her and Boba have bad... Yeah, Fennec's great. I really like her. I was excited to see her in Bad Batch. How are the failings of the show Rodriguez's fault? Well, I think the weakest part of this episode, besides for the Grogu thing, is the directing and the shot selection and the use of humor. But again, I didn't think it was that bad. I do think Dave Filoni's directing has some serious issues as well. Not serious, but it does have some issues. Like he's definitely improving, but there are also areas where he could improve. Like if you watch episode 5 compared to episode 6. Also, Evan, thank you very much for the $5 donation. Bryce Dallas Howard is a much better director, and you notice it in like small little details. I don't know who directed episode 2. That was... Episode 2 was well directed, I thought. Let's see, who was that? So that one was Steph Green. I don't know a whole lot. Don't know a whole lot about them. Sorry. Yeah, I thought episode 2 was great. So just to go over the directors, one was Robert Rodriguez, Stranger in a Strange Land. Steph Green, Robert Rodriguez was 3, which was I think kind of the one people liked the least. Gathering Storm was Kevin Tanchurian. I don't know who that is. I'm sorry. That was the Sarlacc one. And then Chapter 5, Return of the Mandalorian, was Bryce Dallas Howard. Chapter 6, Dave Filoni. Chapter 7, Robert Rodriguez. Season 2 or not, I don't know. I really hope there is. I hope there's a season 2. Thank you very much. One Faded Gamer says, was it perfect? No, but it did a great job with the time it was given. I think Bane should have died in a duel like in the lead episodes. I wish we got seen with Vanth and Mando. Thank you very much for the donation. Evan says, how would Django feel about his son's direction in life? Well, that's kind of what Cad Bane mentions, isn't it? He seems like Cad Bane kind of suggests that his father would be disappointed. Thank you for the donation as well. BJ Turian says, least favorite episode 6 out of 10 needed one more episodes with Boba and company and Pyke/Bane scheming. Wish Jennifer Beals was in the back of the tank. Yeah, me too. Still got Fennec. Overall, like the show. Thanks for staying up. Yeah, I think one more episode or even 2 episodes. Like, because it was already short at 7 episodes, shorter than Mando. With 2 of those episodes dedicated to the Mandalorian, you are kind of losing out on a lot of time to tell the story. Thank you very much for the donation. I really appreciate it. Admiral A says, I only wish Cad Bane could have some better final words besides just trying to get at Boba. That's fair. One thing to keep in mind, though, Cad Bane, you know, he is, he's 71, I believe. So he's had a long life, and there's a lot of time to tell stories with him. I wasn't sure if he was going to die. I thought because they obviously spent so much time bring him into live action and he looked so good, I thought he might not, but I don't mind that he did. Once Grogu entered, Mando visibly got nerfed. Yeah, I think Grogu probably distracted from the episode a bit. People are saying Cad Bane's chest. Let me take a look. I closed Disney Plus, but I'm going to open it back up. There it is. So Kenny, thank you very much for the donation, my friend. $5 says the action felt very slow, and I should stop the timer. The action felt very slow and unremarkable, as well as a very abrupt ending. Yeah, I thought the action was a little unremarkable. I think the end credit scene was maybe a little underwhelming because it was kind of obvious that Cobb Vanth survived. I'm watching the death again. So yeah, his monitor, his chest thing is beeping. He pulls the thing out. Steps back. Looks angry. I don't know if we get a good look at his body after that. Yeah. This thing is still beeping. I don't know if that's a heart rate monitor, if he's tracking his steps or what. Nolan says, Robert sucks at action direction. He's stuck constantly in the early 2000s with weird cuts constantly. Yeah, there was some of that. Again, I don't think it was... I'm sounding a little critical. I don't think it was awful or anything. I liked it. There were just some issues. Like, I don't... Some people are saying 3 out of 10. If that's your... If that's your opinion, that's totally fine. But I'm not quite there. But it, you know, they always say if a director is showing you something, there's probably a reason why. So if you believe that he's still alive, I understand. Benjamin, thank you very much. $50 donation. Let me just stop the trap from scrolling. 2 oddly contradicting things that kept coming to my mind. Cad Bane should have been the one to kill the Tuskens, and the Tuskens should not have been completely killed because a great motivation for Boba would have been reclaiming planet for Tuskens. That's a really great point. Thank you for the massive donation, Benjamin. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have minded Cad Bane to be the one, and it would have had kind of some nice... it would have had a nice bit of emotion during the final duel, especially where he ends up killing him with the gaffy stick. I don't know about the Tusken lady. I know they kind of suggest that the kid is killed because you see Boba throwing away a very small gaffy stick. Or like the walking stick they had. 2 more donations. Thank you very much. I'm going to keep doing this. I'll read every donation. I think the biggest issue in the series was that even with how great the last 2 episodes were, it should have been saved for the Mandalorian Season 3. It's a fair point. Wouldn't have minded if Cad Bane had tips his hat and told Boba another time, perhaps, and walked out of town. Does it happen in a few questions? Yeah, sure. I do kind of hope Cad Bane personally is just dead. I understand why some people don't. Just checking and see if there's any news or anything. Alright, sorry, I'm just closing some tabs here. Got tab overload. Retelling of Jedi Outcast with you playing Kyle Katarn and teaching Grogu the ways of the Force. I thought you were gonna say a replay. Well, that's Jedi Academy, but unless you mean you're like if you're playing as Grogu, that would make some parts simple. You wouldn't need the mouse droid sections. You could just climb through the vents yourself, which would be nice. Who's the random droid, the circle with the rest of Fett's cabal? That's supposed to be the torture droid. The one that he's been kind of using throughout the series. Thank you very much, BJ. I appreciate all the donations, man. I gotta be careful. I accidentally am playing the show in the background. Thank you very much, Lieb. Unless the series had 10+ episodes, they should not have detoured to Mando Season 3. Killed the show's momentum. Yeah, I think that's a great point. It did feel a bit rushed. The Welsh Geth says, what would you have rated? I've only joined in, so I might have missed it. I haven't given a rating. I'd say maybe a 7. Maybe a 6.5. I didn't think it was bad. I just thought there were some issues. I thought the directing was a little weak, and I thought that Grogu should not have been involved. Benjamin, thank you very much for the $5 as well, and thank you, Welsh, for the £5. Cad's dialogue throughout the episode was bland. Like, could not myself like pause every time he spoke and write a better line. Just didn't feel like it. I thought it was good, but he was used pretty conservatively. I personally enjoyed R2 getting stuck with school bus driver duty. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping it wouldn't be R2. And Luke, as much as I would love to see Luke, I wanted the show to separate from the last 2 episodes. I'm glad a lot of people liked it. Again, I didn't hate it. I didn't even dislike it. There were just some issues that, you know. Did Boba feel we compared to Mando in most fights? Also thought second season should merge and just have Boba Fett, Mando, and Grogu together. Boba, Fennec, Mando. See, I'm a kind of the opposite, where I think Boba... Thank you very much, Sean, for the $5 donation as well. Really appreciate that. Sorry, I just popped my water bottle. I think that if Boba and Mando are going to have another show, that they should be separated because they tell different stories. Like, I think Mando does offer a cool glimpse into the underworld. No Mace Windu, thank the gods. Yeah, definitely. I do not want Mace Windu. I think he should stay dead. Thank you for another donation, Benjamin. Mike. My goodness. So where was Mando's fear of droids? I know you resolved it, but like I know you resolved it, but I feel like some Clone Wars flashbacks should shut up for him because I think part of that is just like the fact that it's hard to get so much introspection into Mando when the show's compared to season 1 when there's so much more to deal with. Admiral says, fun game, take a shot for each laser blast, Chrysanthemum just tanks. Yeah, he beast moded it. I do think they should have been a bit more conservative with that, because like he gets shot and he needs help to walk, and then the next scene he's walking. It just hurts continuity a little bit, but I liked his scenes. I'm not surprised he survived. No, I don't want Windu to be alive. I think more people in Star Wars need to stay dead. And I think Windu's one of them, especially where his death is kind of what catalyzes Anakin turning to the dark side. I think he needs to stay dead. Poor pig goods, yeah. I'm trying to read as many donations as I can. Legend Kyle Katarn teaming up with Mando and driving in and tackling the underworld of Nar Shaddaa. I'm trying to think, does Boba Fett appear in any of the Jedi Knight games? Or Dark Forces? I can't remember. If is he at the beginning of Dark Force 2? I don't think so. I don't think he's in any of them. He's a boss in Jedi Knight, is he? Why do I not remember that? He's in 2 games. Boba Fett is in Jedi Academy. Which mission? I'm trying to remember. And in Dark Forces. Yeah, I haven't played Dark Forces 1 in ages. I tried to play it, but it doesn't work well on my computer. Dark Forces 2 is fine, but Dark Forces 1. The bomb mission replay. Oh, okay. So Kyle Katarn doesn't fight him, then Jaden Core does, but okay. Interesting. I'm surprised I forgot that, but I always did like Jedi Outcast more than Jedi Academy. Mando looked weak in this episode, especially for I think it was tough because there's some moments where he looks weak and there's others where he looks super competent. Poured out for our pig boys, didn't deserve that. Yeah, I was sad when they died. Yeah, I remember that one now. I remember the one where you've got to go in and disable the charges. Clone Luke taking on regular Luke. I mean, it happens in the original Thrawn trilogy. Jedi Outcast's peak Kyle Katarn, I agree. Although I like Dark Forces 2 Kyle Katarn a lot as well. Bit of a Mary Sue. But I personally don't love the Luke aspect. I think the cloning bit is the worst part of Heir to the Empire. It kind of works with Sabayoth, but and also I'm reading the Thrawn duology right now for Tapcaf, which is my podcast, and I just think the clones, Force sensitive clones, just don't work. And there's like the whole Thrawn clone thing, which kind of works, but well, let's not. I don't want to shit talk other YouTubers as well. People are allowed to have opinions. Can't believe Jorah Sabayoth was in the back at the end. What a twist! Yeah, exactly. Let's not forget how the Rancor went full Godzilla for a minute. Yeah, that was really cool. The effects on that were crazy. See, I actually don't feel like they did do Cad Bane dirty because he essentially beats Boba Fett in a duel, and Boba Fett's got his full armor on. So that's pretty impressive. Like, people got to stop dueling Mandalorians one-on-one, or people in Beskar armor. But Boba barely gets him with the gaffy stick. Yeah, the Rancor went Godzilla and King Kong. And scared off the Rancor, exactly. How does the Boba versus Cad Bane fit in your headcanon with the deleted Clone Wars episode? I like this better. When it comes to Legends, because Cad Bane, it's tough because a lot of the Legends stuff was kind of winding up by the time the Clone Wars finished. So the characters introduced don't get much play afterwards. Cad Bane is obviously one of them. So in Legends, my headcanon is that Cad Bane is dead. From that duel. In canon, I do prefer this take. I think one Fated Gunner. I still don't care much for the body mod gang. Doesn't really fit Tatooine. Why would Vanth need someone he was shot in the shoulder and in a back tank? Bane was handled well. He just got cocky. Yeah, I agree with pretty much everything you said. Other than the fact that obviously Cad Bane has very powerful weapons. I mean, he knocked Boba on his ass. So I guess it did more damage to Cobb than people realized. But yeah, I never really liked the mods that much either. I'm glad they didn't take Sophie Turner's character, I believe that's her name, and do like another taking care of a kid thing. Hard ass takes care of a kid. But thank you very much, Kenwood. I was hoping when Grogu got his Beskar shirt, they'd let him change it out of the potato sack he's been wearing for 25 years. Well, I don't think they want to deal with the issue of naked Yoda's species. Like, what's going on down there? The chainmail is a little too revealing. Get him some pants, maybe. Let's see what Star Wars Twitter is saying. Sorry, I'm just checking Twitter. Low-key losses the amount of times I wouldn't get up when Amanda was just sitting there. I mean, if you've been in a fight before, it's tiring. No, I agree though. But yeah. Next up is Kenobi, right? When is the Bad Batch? I don't know. I wish it was now. I love the Bad Batch. Goat says, when the Pikes and the Mayor got killed, it was a letdown to see Fennec be the one who did it. They built it up some quick cure. I thought it was someone with a cloak, like invisibility. I really like the Bad Batch. It's nice to have a show every week to look forward to. Yeah, 6.5 to 7 is probably where I'd be putting it as well. Yeah, I would have preferred if Grogu had, or sorry, if Boba had been the one to calm down the Rancor as well. Will Ahsoka show up in Kenobi? I kind of hope not. I don't think she should. Because I think that changes kind of... Yeah, no, I think everyone's got to be in hiding at that point. Yeah, I didn't feel like Boba wasn't badass in this episode. I thought he did fine. I think my favorite episode of the season has got to be episode 2, though. I really love that one. Book of Frog Lady. Yeah, that's a good point. Fennec is an assassin, so it makes sense that she would be the one assassinating people, a little less present in the battle. Alright guys, we're going to wrap this up pretty quickly. I want to say, I'll read any more donations we get, but I think once they kind of stop, I don't want to leave if someone donates, because I don't want to miss their message, but soon I'll probably cut out pretty soon. Season 2, Fett versus Tiberzon, how realistic is of a presence. Considering Tiberzon only really shows up in Star Wars Empire War, I don't think it's very realistic. Thank you for the donation, Evan. I think that was your second or third one as well. Appreciate it. FC Faith. What would you guess the central plot for Kenobi is going to be? I've got no clue. Yeah, I don't know. I've got no clue what Kenobi's going to be about. I've thought about it. I just don't know. Maybe I imagine it's going to be partially Vader's perspective and partially Kenobi's. Favorite lunch meat? That's the question I've been waiting for. I'm a roast beef guy, for sure. I like roast beef. But yeah, I don't know what Kenobi can be about. Remember the Han Solo rumor? Yes. So the rumor was, for those who don't follow leaks like I do, there was a rumor that Han Solo would be showing up, and people assumed it would be with little baby Ben. Well, he's not a baby, but Ben. And viewer Anon, who's one of the big leakers, posted that there would be a big connection to the sequel trilogy. So, yeah, I didn't need that out of this episode. I actually didn't really want that out of this show. I wanted the show to be a bit more Boba centric. I think the problem was, and I talked about this in today's video, 2 years between Mando season 2 and Mando season 3. 1 year between Mando and Book of Boba Fett, and there's going to be a bit until any new show. I feel like they probably felt like they needed to appeal to all Star Wars fans in this one. Probably a little bit to its detriment, in that they had to bring Mando and they had to bring Baby Yoda, when I think the show may have been better if it had just kind of stood on its own. But overall, I'm still happy the show exists. I thought the biker game was mediocre. Alright guys, I'm going to end this in maybe 5 minutes. I'm going to try to read as many chat questions as I can, but it's getting late. My kids are going to be up, and I want to be back in bed before they see me, because if they see me, they'll not be happy with me leaving. I don't know what Boba and Fennec are going to do. I hope that they don't just become sidekicks of the Mandalorian. Sad that some people can't enjoy. So if people are saying they don't enjoy the show or they can't enjoy it, that's a bit of a bummer for me because I definitely am a big fan of this show. Especially the first couple episodes I really liked. I love Return of the Jedi, so it was really cool, you know, coming back to Tatooine, seeing Max. It's a little thing, but for me it's like, I don't know, I really enjoy stuff like that. And yeah, I like the kind of look at the underworld, so I can't believe they changed the 3-round burst and the iconic sound of his EE3 blaster. I honestly didn't even really notice that, to be honest. Yeah, it's been kind of interesting how they've swapped between directors for kind of all the shows. Because even for season 2, episode 5, I thought that Rodriguez's episode felt kind of different. But yeah, Deborah Chow will be doing Kenobi. Thanks, Maverick. Appreciate it. Clone Wars multimedia product is better than the Clone Wars. Oh, Clone Wars. So you mean you like the 2003? Okay. Jenk says this came off cheap, especially with the second droid having his blasters back after them being ripped off. I didn't notice that, but I'm not surprised. I did feel like there were a couple continuity errors. Do you think we're getting a season 2? I honestly have no clue. I genuinely have no clue whether we're getting a season 2. Flashback during the fight could have been cool, but I think a lot of people watching the show probably don't know who Cad Bane is. Yeah, that was my biggest continuity issue, was Chrysanthemum's injuries. Keep Rodriguez away from Star Wars like Rian Johnson too. Well, Rian Johnson's issues aren't with, well, at least a lot of people don't take issue with episode 8. I do. But his issues aren't in directing, because it's a very well-directed movie. Like, that movie, I mean, arguably there is a continuity issue during the duel, but I mean, I would never notice that, so it doesn't bother me. Noe versus Astrad Het. Yeah, I don't think Het will be coming to canon, I mean. So Chrysanthemum's, he doesn't have, as far as I know anyway, he doesn't have metal hands. He's got like, oh shit, did my wife message me? He's got like knuckles, like brass knuckles. Thanks, guitar. Appreciate that. Having a show to look forward makes the week more bearable. I agree. Final year of law school. Oh, I did the whole law school thing. Final year is the easiest one though. Mustache seems designed to repel women. Thanks. Not really mustache. I just haven't shaved this week, but. Maybe? I mean, I don't know a whole lot about Chrysanthemum, so it could be. Alright, we'll give it a couple more minutes. It's 5:42 my time. I'll give it to 5:45 and end it. Bad Batch comes in spring? I believe so, yeah. Who was the end credit scene? It was, what's it called? Cobb Vanth. Thank you, One Faded Gunner. I think the Mandoverse has been great. Has been one of the greatest additions to Star Wars. Great characters, more great stories. Vanth, Crescent, and Fennec are all great additions. Bikers, not so much. Yeah. Thank you very much for the donation. I agree. Mando's added a lot to Star Wars, and it's clearly reinvigorated it. Thank you very much for another donation, by the way. LVRNC says, aren't you going to leave? When Boba said that to Mando, I felt impending doom. How come that moment in particular? I didn't really feel doom, I guess. Cad Bane effects did ease some of my concerns of how yeah, Cad Bane's much more difficult than Thrawn as well, because Thrawn's essentially a blue human. Everything felt flat after wasted opportunity. Yeah, I understand. I definitely felt some flatness, but I don't necessarily associate it with that particular moment unless you're saying that's just the point where that happened, in which case, yeah, that's fair. Admiral says, was there anyone disappointed you didn't show up, or someone you would have replaced with a different cameo? Yeah, I didn't want Grogu to show up. I'm glad they didn't bring Luke, because Luke, it would have been too much, I think. But yeah, I think having Grogu was a distraction, and I'm just not sure where season 3 of The Mandalorian is going to go now. Not where I thought, anyway. I wouldn't have minded seeing another bounty hunter. Like a Dengar or anybody really. Dengar probably would have been my choice. Or Bosk. But with Bosk, you've got Bosk needs to be handled on his own time, because Bosk and Boba have a history. So I don't think that you should relegate that to one episode. You know what I mean? Like, I think you need time to kind of explore that. Oh, I didn't notice that, Crimson. No. Hey, Howie. Good to see you, buddy. Everyone go follow Howie. Embo would have been cool. I would have liked to see... One thing that I would have liked is to see... I know it's not Boba's theme, but in Empire Strikes Back, the music that plays, like, on Cloud City and, like, I can't even... I don't know. What's the name of that song? Is it called Departure of Boba Fett? Is that the one? Yeah, this one. I'm probably gonna get copyright strike for this, but I would have liked to have that somewhere in there. It's my favorite Boba Fett music. It makes me think of Shadows of the Empire, because that music plays in Gaul's spaceport when... Cart, please stop spamming. Not in it. Can't let leakers get your hopes up. So, I will go 5 more minutes just to make this video in even 2 hours. Yeah, the Fett song was weird. I didn't hate it. It was just kind of a weird choice. Thank you, G-Star. Appreciate that, buddy. Yeah, if you guys can drop likes, that would be appreciated. I think we're at 5 something. If we get to 600, that would be pretty cool. Yeah, so this is the end point for Cad Bane. I mean, at least assuming that... have that. Thank you, Tommy. Does gains for the $2 as well. This is the end point, assuming he's dead. There's still, you know... He could show up in Andor, for example. He could show up in Kenobi. He could show up in lots of things. It was Cobb in the back to tank. I think it would have been really cool to see a young Ben Solo, but I just don't think this show is the one to do that necessarily. Thundercat really saved Cobb. Yep, he did. Max Rebo in the back to tank. Yeah, I wish my hair looked half as good as Cobb in the back to tank as well. Timothy Oliphant's what, like 50? He's a fox. Timothy Oliphant. Gotta be more than that. 53, yeah. I thought it was just a little bit of banter. Hobbit. I did like the bit where he's poking on the glass at the end because I've got kids, and if I had a boost button in my vehicle, my kids would be doing that. One Fader gun with another donation. My goodness, thank you very much. Episode 6 should have been episode 5, and episode 6 should have Fennec gathering his forces and training his rancor, and with the crime lords. That would have been cool, I think. And that could have just been, yeah, like if you really need those Luke and Mando episodes, I think that you need to make the show longer. Porter says, Boba didn't come back to control his rancor, didn't get his revenge against the Pyke leader, or Mayor sent Fennec instead. They didn't have the guts to kill Black K, but they killed Bane. I think Bane's death, in hindsight, was a bit of a foregone conclusion when he was introduced. But yeah, I think Fett controlling the rancor would have been a better choice. Yeah, I agree with most of what you're saying. Thank you very much for the donation, Porter. Okay, guys, that's been 2 hours now, so I want to thank everyone. Yeah, that's a good question. Where was Bane's droid? Where was Seth Green in this? You know that he would have loved that. But yeah, I want to thank everyone for... I wish I could answer questions all day, but it's 6 o'clock my time, and I do want to get to bed before my kids wake up, because they'll never let me go back to sleep. And I won't want to either when I see them. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this episode with me. We could probably do more of these in the future if you guys are interested. We did one for the premiere of The Bad Batch, and this is the only other one we've done. So if you guys are interested, we can definitely do more. Make sure to drop a like. It really helps more than you guys know. Right now we're at, let me see, we're at 586. Can we get 14 more likes? Make it an even 600? 589? And also, guys, a lot of donations. We got a ton of donations tonight. Faded Gunner says my bank freezed his card. Well, hopefully nothing bad happened. But 600 likes. Thank you so much, guys. Where am I? That at 6 o'clock. I'm in East Coast Canada, and I will answer Admiral. This episode is sorely lacking in John Wick-esque action scenes with Max Rebo. Yes, if the series had any balls, it would have ended with Max Rebo shooting Cad Bane with his weird feet arms. But good night, everybody. May the Force be with you. See ya.